Hello, welcome to Ollie's Garage. Today I've got a project to introduce for you guys. So over the weekend, my girlfriend and I drove about 2,200 miles round trip, so 3,500 kilometers, and we picked up this 1981 VW Vanagon Westfalia. Spent the night at a Holiday Inn, and they said they had RV parking on the website. So as you can see, they have a genuine RV parking here. Definitely didn't just take up like 5 spots. So the previous owner, he bought it back in 2014. He did a 6,000 mile road trip with his wife. Took it all across the Western United States. They had a great time. And then after that, he realized it's just not going very fast for the 21st century. So after his trip, he started an engine swap on it. And well, that's kind of where it's still sitting right now. And at this point, he's had 2 boys. He's got a beautiful family. He's moved a few times. And he's decided to pass it on to someone else who can really continue to live out the project. This thing is in amazing shape, and I'll give you a tour of it now. We'll start at the front here. So he's got this beautiful South African grille installed. I do need to replace this light, obviously. He's got already the upgraded H4 halo lights in here. He said there was a little bit of rust around the windshield, and it seems to be coming back. So that's no problem. I fixed rust around that before, so we'll definitely tackle that here at some point. The last guy also completely redid all of the seats. So he put new foam in, and he put these new seat covers in. This one's a little bit of a stain, but that's no problem. That'll get cleaned out. Aside from that, the interior is fairly clean. It definitely, the door cards will need replacing at some point. But the steering wheel, everything's there. The cluster's also still in good shape. Inside the van, we have the standard Westfalia kitchenette here. So we have our gas burner and the sink as well. Then here we have obviously just some storage, some more storage. The fridge, he said this still worked back in 2014, so we'll definitely fire this thing up and see if it's still working. That'll be interesting to see. Back here's just even some more storage. I didn't find the table for it, so I don't know if I have that. I can probably recreate something there, no problem. Here the bench is obviously removed, but as you can see in this picture right here, he did a really nice job recovering it, so it's gonna look beautiful and it's gonna match when we install it again. I'm pretty confident that this is the original California plate from 1981. Definitely gonna hang on to this. It's got a really nice vibe to it. This right here is obviously the heart of the vehicle. So this is a TDI, so this is an ALH engine, and this, to my understanding, has 0 miles on it. This is not a rebuilt, this is a completely brand new engine. I do believe that. If you look here, you can see this is still a VW belt, and then it's hard to see, but in here, I mean, the oil cap is in perfect shape, and then in here as well, it is perfectly clean. The rest of the engine also just looks really great. This cadmium coating is still in pristine condition. So the swap has already been started. He installed this air-to-water intercooler right here. Here we have the wiring harness. It's from Fast Forward Automotive in Canada. They make a really, really nice product. So this thing has an ECU already for it. Everything is completed. All the wires are completely brand new. See all this beautiful shielding that's used. The owner also included some of these Bosio Power Plus 520 nozzles. So these nozzles coupled with the tune that's on here should definitely wake up this engine and make it play like it's in the 21st century. And if we look in here, it's a little bit hard to see, and this has been, my understanding, completely rebuilt and re-geared for the TDI as well with the larger tires that he's got installed. Here you guys have a second view of how this is mounted. As you can see, we have this carrier bar here, and then there's just 2 of these hydraulic mounts on both sides. Again, this is a little bit more of our intercooler setup that he already has going there. I'll definitely just tweak it a little bit and then continue on. Here's another view of that transmission. Looks to be in really, really nice shape as well. The last owner also did a suspension upgrade. He installed the lift springs from Go Westy and also these Bilstein shocks, which just really raises the vehicle about 1.5 inches and makes it look really nice. As you can see, those lift springs, and especially with these nice wheels, it just really makes this thing look really nice, and it also doesn't really confine me to the highway and city roads necessarily. We also have this ladder already installed, so this is a really nice upgrade. We've got the Go Westy hookups here, which is a very popular upgrade as well. And then we actually already have a completely new canvas top, which was also installed. This vehicle is originally from California, and as you can see, there is no rust on really any of the vehicle. This thing is in pristine shape. As you saw in the beginning of the video, this thing already has this Fiamma 45S awning on it, so it's a really beautiful awning. Perfectly fits the van. And then we also have a roof rack. This roof rack has a little toolbox on it already fitted and mounted. And then we also have these 2 jerry can holders, and then we also have 2 bike mounts as well. This van actually also already has a solar panel installed up on top, and it's got the power inverter and the charger here as well. I just spent some time digging through the glove box, and I actually found the owner's manual, as well as this camper edition and the stuff for the factory fridge. And then if you check it out, here inside, I actually also still have the original window sticker for this car. So this car is very original and very good shape, and it's got a lot of cool things. I'm very excited for this project. As you can see, this thing is a really nice start for a Vanagon Westfalia already. Has a lot of expensive upgrades completed, and a lot of the important parts have already been addressed. I looked for a really long time to find something just in this condition, and I found it. So there's definitely gonna be more videos on this topic, and I hope to see you again.